What is up, everybody? Welcome back to my channel. My name is Aaron Berkshire. Thank you for checking out this video. If you appreciate the message, the gear, anything I talk about, please like, comment, subscribe, turn the bell notification on, and tell a friend, tell a family member, and let's get into this. All right, guys, I'll cut straight to it. Today, we're talking about the DJI mics, the little audio recorders. These things are absolutely incredible. I'm going to shoot some B-roll that I'll put on the screen right now. And I just want to talk about these things because I've used them for the past year compared to my Rode Wireless Go 2s and my Rode Mic Plus and all these different versions of microphones. I have two little mini Sony recorders as well. We have a lot of different forms of audio that we use on the field when it comes to interviews and weddings, miking up brides and grooms, miking up football players, miking up people for speeches, and like I said, even doing actual interview documentary style things. I want to just talk about how much I do appreciate it. I do want to say this is not sponsored, but I do love DJI's products. I use their gimbals, I use their drone, and a while back I saw this after I had already purchased my Wireless Go 2s, which are also very good. But in my opinion, and I want to know your opinion, comment below, let me know what you guys think about this. I use them all, but I use the DJI the most, and I take these with me the most on the go because I think these things are just so much more practical. I love the case that these come in. Just for starters, the case that we carry these things in with the different cell phone attachments right there. One of the most important things about these little mics that I love is this little magnet feature on the back. Every single time I use these, if I ever use this little magnet feature, everyone's like, oh my gosh, is that a magnet? They're like mind blown by the magnet. It does have a clip as well on the back. This thing is absolutely incredible. I use it on all my shoots out on the go. I love the way it charges USB-C to this case, just like a pair of AirPods or wireless Bluetooth headphones. That is just so satisfying that you can just plug this in USB-C. You can charge these things up on the go. And sometimes it's a little bit easier than having to hook 3 USB-Cs up at one time. The Wireless Go 2s, I have to charge the receiver and the 2 mics all separately. I don't have a way to charge it all at the same time, but that's what makes DJI's on the go case here so amazing, is that they give you these cell phone attachments and they give you this amazing case that you just plug in the back and then you charge it up for a while. It's not a long charge. Sometimes I think I charge this up. I actually never charge it. Let me be honest. I actually never charge it, but when I do charge it up, it only takes an hour to get a great charge. The power on it lasts for so long. These things have an incredible battery life, 11 hours. And also, I will mention that my wife and I use them every single day. She'll go do a voiceover for a product video and she'll use it over and over and over again. And I'll take it and go shoot a wedding without looking at the internal memory. And it has just an unbelievable amount of internal memory. They have noise cancellation. The quality on these mics are just incredible. I've done a lot of recording in the past growing up in studios, doing music and stuff. And then I've also heard a lot of different forms of audio from a lot of different mics and cameras. And the quality of this thing is top tier. A lot of people use it. I'm sure you've seen plenty of people on TikTok and YouTube videos and some vlogs, and just a lot of people are always kind of holding these mics in their hands doing interviews, or just clip it on them or use the magnet, put it on them. They're all using this thing. It does have an auxiliary headphone jack on the side in case you want to plug in a regular lavalier and go up to the shirt. But this thing is incredibly durable. I've dropped it a couple times and nothing at all, has not even a scratch on the case or it. I love traveling with these things. The wear and tear is this thing is built tough, and it doesn't have any problems, and I've been using it I've been using them a lot over the past year, like I said. So on one side you have a power button and your USB-C. This can be used to charge it, or you plug it into your computer. That is how you access all the storage on this thing separately. You can obviously connect the receiver to the camera and it'll track it straight to your video file on your camera if you use the receiver. But if you aren't connected to a camera, it will record internally, and you can just plug this into your computer, plug this little guy like a hard drive right into your computer and access all the files on it. And I forget to delete this thing all the time, and it just seems to never run out of space. This thing never dies. So the actual housing case, this thing right here, has about 15 hours of life to the actual case itself, which is a charging unit like a case of AirPods or something. You stick them in here and it charges in this case, and this case has about 15 hours of battery life. And I forget to charge it all the time. I've owned this thing for a year, and I think I fully charged it like maybe 5 times. This thing holds an incredible charge. I've never ran it out of power ever. So you will have 5 to 6 hours kind of hour of battery life on the little receivers themselves. These things have never died on me. I've literally never had one die, and I've again forgotten to charge it. So the receiver itself has about 14 hours of recording time. That's 8 gigabytes of internal storage. It can handle up to 14 hours of it says like 24-bit audio without compression, whatever all that means. I'm not a big audio guy. I don't know everything about audio. I just know what sounds good and what is practical and what works out really well often. Spend less time worrying about the battery level and more time getting your audio recorded successfully. It's hard to talk about specs. I honestly hate talking about specs. I have to tell you guys the specs, but I hate talking about specs. I wish I could just tell you over and over again if I think it's good or bad, but unfortunately we have to talk about some specs. So I wanted to talk about how awesome I think these things are. I hope you check them out, pick them up. Again, this video is not sponsored. The DJI wireless mics, let me know what you guys think of them. If this is something that you guys can see adding into your bag and your gear and being successful on the road with audio, I highly suggest you check these things out. There's a lot of options out there, but these are my favorite for all those reasons. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys have a great day. Thank you for checking out this video again, and until the next one, peace.